Match number 2 of day number 7 of the H&W Masters group stage. We are still in Group C, where there could be a decision right now. Here is your bracket. Here is your stand. Life versus Fly is our match now. Life is 1-0 as he defeated Chimiko 2-0. Fly defeated Chimiko as well, 2-1. But he's 1-1 because he was defeated by Law Lions. So I guess whoever wins this is going to the playoffs. It's map score first. So for Fly, a 2-0 would be really, really important. Is there a chance if it's a 2-1? If it's a 2-1, then Fly is at 5-4. Life would be at 3-2. Ah, there's a chance for Fly then. It's gonna be close, but yeah. The thing is, if Fly wants to stay in this tournament, he has to win. That's fact. So, Fly versus Life it is. Both are from China. Both are representing the Rogue Warriors, one of the strongest teams that we have on the scene alongside TH and Infi. And both are, of course, on the same map as it is Twisted Meadows to start things. Waiting for our overlay. There we go. Map number 1. Fly in the upper right in the red. Opting for a Blade Master first. And a dual grunt build. So rather creep intensive, I guess. Also good against expansions. Life coming back into the scene after a 1-year hiatus. After a dazzling performance at WGL Winter 2017. He's getting there. He's always in finals or winning the Shao Wai Cups or other weekly cups. But when it's against the best of the best, he's still struggling a little. So Fly had a weak opening, weak first game. Does he have the momentum now after getting the comeback over Chimiko? He was about to be eliminated. He was one map away from being eliminated. And now he has a decent shot at making it to the playoffs. Blade Master is coming in. Steals the first experience. Aiming for that Shadow Priest in the back. It would be really nice. Oh, can't prevent that. That last hit would have been gigantic to keep the Keeper on level 1 and delay the Entangle. Wind of Mana Stealing being used, so Fly almost not the mana for Windwalk. There is one. Gets the kill on the Shadow Priest, but the Grunt falls as well. And that is a lot of experience. 60 experience. And of course, 200 gold gone from Fly. Rapid is trying to get into Walker 3 casting. Okay.
A player's forces are
we'll see. Blade Master versus Keeper. There's still quite some mana. Oh, nice Entangle. This should be the last hit here. Oh, actually going for the Blade. There's no mana anymore. Block was decent, but not enough follow-up. There we go. Typical Fly fashion. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely astonishing how this keeps on happening to this man. Did he not check the inventory? Did he not check that there's a Wind of Mana Stealing? Did he not check that there is mana for an Entangle? Did he calculate it well? Again and again and again. It's only level 1, so it's kind of okay, but it's such a big jump to level 3 as well. Like, not only that Fly is off the map right now, but the Keeper can creep. It's level 3. He has +9. T2 tech at 60%.
A player's forces are under attack.
On both sides. Ooh, Engine of Wonders. Life is preparing a push, as it seems. Or at least a little harass. That's a nice position, actually, if he just wants to go for an harass or for a tier 2 building cancel. Fly has a Berserker now. Which is... Oh, no, it's... Oh, sorry. It's Life has a Berserker now, of course, as he opened the mercenary camp. Blade Master is back, but guess what? Down to 50%. Man, is he getting punished this game. No Huntress Hall. He's just pulling wisps. And I think tier 2 hero, let's go. Alchemist it is. There's no second hero. There's no tier 2 buildings. He has a lot of space in the back, which is nice. Lodge for the Shaman. Fly played a lot of mirror image lightning shield. So it's a good idea by Life to try to kill him before lightning shield is out. And he set up that shop during nighttime. Uses the clarity. That's so much mana. That's such an easy cancel. Even though this push is not resulting in a GG. He's throwing him back hard. Focusing on the burrow. Repair is coming in. Acid bomb against the peons would be nice. Holy shit, that's way too much damage. Clarity is running through. He has 2 more sets of treants. Acid bomb against the grunts. Blade Master's finding some kills in the back line, but wisps are coming in. Doesn't need the detonate, really. Shadowhunter is popping out. He can be burned right away. Oh my god. Fly is losing everything. Fly is losing every single unit in this defense. Entangle Acid Bomb. My god, what a slaughter. Kind of the theme of the day. If Fly loses, he's getting wrecked. He lost 3 grunts and the Shadowhunter and a burrow. There's one more Entangle. There's more Acid Bomb. Reveal being used as well. Acid Bomb a little too late, maybe. Just a demolition. Again. Shadowhunter's back. He's getting Shaman, so Entangle is not that scary anymore. But he puts an AP in his face. For faster reinforcements. Still no Hunter's Hall. This is a this is the fastest tier 2 push that Night Elves can go for. Very unusual to not go with Huntress. Or APs. He's retreating now, once again getting a little mana, I suppose. And soon, he got something in front. Another big tree. Whoa! Entangle Acid Bomb Focus Fire, dropping the Shadowhunter again to like 1/3 of HP, 1/4. Fly is getting more Shaman. Also nice damage against the treants. He has Nature's Blessing, by the way. Nice save. But Engine of War is in front. 2 Berserkers. This is GG. Fly is trying though. Getting a little bit of a meat shield again. But I really like this timing. It's so fast and the Blade Master dies again. Ah, you saved by the potion. But yeah, the Blade Master lost in the early. That fast level 3 keeper. And soon no grunts anymore. Uprooting the engine, or rooting the Engine of War. Sweet. Entangle again. Forces more and more heal self. This Rax will fall. And no grunts anymore. Just Shaman. 3 Engines of War. The Ents are marching forward. Nice amount of wisps to repair. There's no expansion behind this. There's no, I don't know, proxy buildings. This is just Ents marching forward. So hero kill attempt. There's no TP. But he can transfer the heal potion if he wants to. Blade Master. Again, Poison Ivy. And a little block from this archer. Blade Master with a potion, but that was basically an all-in Hail Mary. If the Keeper falls, okay, maybe. But I guess this is Entangle. Acid Bomb time again. Last heal wave. Could maybe focus on the shop a little more, but alright. It doesn't matter. It absolutely doesn't matter. Ooh, nice Acid Bomb against everything. Burrows fall left, right, and center. Well executed push by Life. No mistakes. Comes as a surprise. Punishing this Blade Master loss by Fly in a crazy fashion. Another potion. Oh, he doesn't have the gold. Does he have the mana? Not really. He's healing up a little, but rarely seen that many Night Elf units in an Orc base. And GG. Again, Fly losing the first match of the series in pathetic fashion. He's just getting pummeled. Just getting pummeled. Is it confirmed that map score is more important than the direct comparison? Yeah, just take a look at Group B. 1-0 defeated Focus, but Focus has the better map score. Still, Focus is on top. I asked the admins about that yesterday. I had a good chuckle, actually, when this was confirmed. So 1-0 for Life. That means he is 3-0 today, or 3-0 in general. Could be a 2-0, and then the next map win is the quarterfinals for Life. Helgeta, if you are not trusting us, I can show you the confirmation on my phone. There's a WeChat group that we are in with the official admins. There you go. Oh, okay, you can't see the text I sent. Damn. Okay. I asked who wins Group B, Focus or 1-0, and they said Focus, so map score it is. Trust us. Just trust us. So map 2 coming up. It is Fly's choice and it's Concealed Hills. I guess the tower push there is not... a rush like this is not really possible. But we'll see what Life has in store. Cool tactic on Twisted. This is one of them, like, it's maybe the only map where we could still see mountain giants thanks to the fountains here. Will he try to rush him super fast again? Or will it be a more normal game? Orcs, of course, have been struggling against Night Elf for a long time. But the Huck build changed a lot. So I guess the matchup is kind of 50-50 again. If you play it well and there's no super imbalanced drops. This matchup still has a stigma of being imbalanced. But I guess it's fine nowadays. There's no discussion that it was imbalanced on 1.30.1. There's no discussion that Entangle is really strong and Acid Bomb may be too strong. But I guess the Shaman play in the hands of Huck, Focus, Lin, or well, rather Huck and Focus, maybe even Linguagua, is doing really, really nice. So Fly. On a map where it's kind of matched to go faster, still goes for the blade. Not sure if that's the right idea. He lost 3 Blade Masters today. Early. He's gotta be so much more careful. But we say this about Fly since we saw him at Mouse Sports back in 2007/8. That's 11 years ago. 11 years ago, 11 years of
Players' forces are under attack.
talking about Fly losing his heroes too easy. So once again, Keeper for life. I think only in Knight of Mirror there's a chance we see other heroes. I mean, sometimes Warden. But here, it's kind of a no-brainer to go for Keeper.
Players' forces are under attack.
Fly was totally caught by surprise. And I wonder what Life is doing here now. There's no easy Merc camp for him now. As there is no Merc camp on this map, actually. Makes it a little tougher for Fly. Because not even in theory there's a chance to dispel and tangle early on. He has to play this passive, but he doesn't. Sending a Grunt out. Level 2 is super fast here. I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do. I mean, of course he wants to scout for an expansion. Here, there is none. He has to stay away from that Keeper as far as possible. Tier 2 tech by Life without an expansion. 1 burrow tech this time. But we've seen a strong comeback by Fly after a horrible loss against Jamiko already. So why not do it again?
Players' forces are under attack.
So how is he so low? Well, I guess with Fountain and Self, that's a lot of regen. Good question, Helgeta. Will the quarterfinals be A1 versus B2 and A2 versus B1, or will they draw an entirely new quarterfinal? I will ask that in the break. Tome of Agility here. Okay. Use the Spider Crab. That's a lot of experience, actually. It must be a Tome of Experience, right? For the blade. Kinda didn't pay attention. And call me Prophet. Stay away from the Keeper. It's so easy. It's so meta. But it's again an early grunt loss for Fly. Same happened on Twisted already.
A player's forces are under attack.
Reveal here, entangle there, save here. This time we have a Hunter's Soul. And tech is almost done. Tier 2 finished by Fly as well. So only a grunt loss this time. We have no lores just yet. I think he prioritizes the Alchemist again. There we go. This time, no Wisp Exodus. This time it's a lore. So Dryads into something. Or he's really playing Mountain Giants, but I don't see a tier 3 tech yet, so kind of unlikely. A little bit of experience here. And Fly going for the meta build. Shadowhunter, early Warmill, Spirit Lodge. Reinforce defenses to make sure that his burrows won't melt as it did last time. Fight for the Ogre Magi. Reveal being used, but it's hard to entangle him here as he's standing in the middle of the Magi. Well played by Fly here now. Say hello to the Ogre Mage. Piotrek, that's nice.
A player's forces are under attack.
Shadowhunter must find time to creep. It's not gonna be that easy. Because the Blade Master's only level 1. Creeping for the Night Elf is so easy here. He's still sticking at tier 2 with Dryads only. Blade Master's doing a decent job, but at heavy mana cost to stay in Windwalk the entire time.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he just doesn't steal experience. He got level 2, okay. But the big items and the important creeps go to life thus far. Here it is again. Wind of Mana stealing. Not enough to get him out of Windwalk threshold. Shadowhunter tanking here. This creep spot is rather hard, indicating that he wants to go for an expansion. So he got a few Shaman for this spell against the Entangle, but he needs healing, man, desperately. We have Snake Sticks this time, buying some time. Oh, but could have been a good push situation for life, and he is pushing. Shadowhunter low, Grunt's low, Beastery not up. This is scary again. I mean, this time he can't burn through the burrows that easy. But his heroes are really underwhelming. And it's an AP push. Okay. Dryad, Keeper, AP push. This time we do have a War Mill. We can go for catapults. So this defense should be a little easier for Fly, but it's still not easy at all. Wind of Mana stealing used. Could maybe save it for the Shadowhunter. But the shop is gone, right? That's hard. That's such an important pick. Decent heal wave. AP made his way all across this map. Nice purge against the Entangle. So Fly gets rid of the Ancient. Or is he? Yes, with help of the creeps. Life buys time for the APs. Fly needs to shop again. Desperately. Desperately, 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 desperately. Demolish is coming. Ensnare coming. Lightning Shield ready. And the first AP as well.
Players' forces are under attack.
But so far, Fly is holding nicely. 2 APs up now. Shadowhunter in a little bit of trouble. No healing for life yet, as he is not level 2. Oh, this demo! Oh, that force of nature. What a beauty. Summons the Treants to block the exit and kills the Demolisher. Really well done by Life. Now the rest of the Treants soak up the damage. He has Nature's Blessing for more armor on them. Oh, this Alchemist. He needs some healing, man. Life not going for a shop in the back, which was really smart in the first game. And finally level 2. This must be Heal Spray. But he's abandoning this push so far, as the first real demo is out. And Fly holds. Shop now at the right. Towers fall. Not overcommitting this time. Patient play by Fly, which is a really rare thing to see. Had a good amount of Shaman to keep his heroes alive, thanks to Purge. Even after losing the shop, he didn't lose too many units. So now, Grunts, Radar, Shaman, Demolishers. Demolishers with amazing damage against Dryads, but of course you can dive for them if there's no choke where the Grunts block everything. So this looks like a second try, this time with Heal Spray. Or, yes, of course, has to be. No items otherwise, as Fly is going for the shop. Has a Heal Scroll now, and Sentry Wards, well, that won't help him too much. Fly is investing 400 gold into this expansion. Not sure if that's the right timing. But okay, Fly is forcing the fight outside his base. The Demolisher, that's exactly what I meant. The Dryads can die for it. That means there's no damage on the casters, really. And they're kind of accessible by Serpent Wards. But now the demo falls. And a lot of other stuff is falling as well. 50 supply still and the heal spray. What an upgrade for this army. Level 3 Blade Master now for crit level 2, I assume. Detonates were nice, I guess. Everything is dropping low. Fly's about to lose 6 supply here. Raider down. Oh, another Raider down. And this Grunt as well. Ouch! I think Fly is losing this group stage. Again, trying to hero focus, but not working. He got quite some kills. Got the Shadow Hunter up to level 3.7. But Fly is still alive. And Fly has an Expo at 50%. Heal scroll and invul now, though. Does Live know? I don't think so. Otherwise, he could have pushed it, maybe. Fly is getting ready for the next defense. With Raider Grunts as reinforcements. He lost all the Raiders, though. No End Snare anymore. So, next fight. Cool how fast he killed that Serpent Ward. As it is level 2, it does a lot of damage. Now positioned a little more defensively. Can't reach the Dryads with that, though. Fly with a smart idea to focus the Alchemist, as he has almost no mana anymore. Might swap the invul soonish. Will he commit to this Great Hall? He's trying to AP push again, but the heroes are super low. I'm really not sure. Oh, the critical strike! Invul Potion saves him for now. Heal Scroll as well. Blade Master, though! Is there another spell? No. Blade Master saved as well, and he goes to the shop for a potion. Needs to. And Life has to cancel this event. Man, this is an awesome Night Elf Orc. Alchemist will die, and Life calls for the GG. This didn't work. The expansion was up. And again, Fly with a horrible game 1, but improving greatly in map number 2. Only 1 grunt loss in the beginning. No hero loss in the beginning. Makes it a 1-1. I gotta forward an email address real quick. There we go. Damn! Fly improving on his map choice, of course. Next map is Echo Isles. This is the map that is left and what Life is going for. Thank you, Mic Drop Gustav. Nice, man. Nice, Nick, for your Prime sub. So is the momentum on Fly's side, knowing that he was able to turn it around against Lawlight already? Against Chimiko already. It was a nice timing on the reinforced defenses, by the way. He got that in very, very, very early. And that was necessary. If not for the upgrade, he's going to lose all burrows again. He's going to be supply stuck again, and then he loses the map again. That was the first map that Life lost in this tournament, actually. He went 2-0 against Chimiko, and he took the lead over Fly. So his streak is over. Good news for Lawliot regarding the map score. So let me ask the admin about the quarterfinals. For the playoffs, will it be random draw? Or is it A1 versus B2, A2 versus B1, etc.? To answer the question of Helgeta, Fly is taking a little break. To release some pressure before the final game. Fly could go 2-1. He would be... Wait, is he 4-4 now? No, he was 3-3. Yeah, now he's 4-4. Then he would be 5-4. Life would be 3-2. Oh, it's gonna be a close call then. And of course, Fly has to rely... Fly has to rely on Lawlight, of course, to defeat Life. So hopefully we get an answer from the admin soon. What do you prefer? Predetermined seedings? Or a complete new draw? I'm torn. I don't know if there's many up and down sides. If you have luck with the initial group stage draw, then you can have an easier grid. So I guess it's better to mix it up after the group stage and completely draw again. And yeah, big mistake by Life, of course, to go for the fountain and not for the expansion. Once the expo was up, it was quite done. Yep, Dillinger Escape Plan shirt. Love this band. Too bad they don't exist anymore. The last album was such a crazy piece of music. Like, I mean, their entire discography is a crazy piece of music. But I got into them only with the latest album. And then I saw their farewell tour, which was, to this day, the most insane concert I've ever visited. By far. I don't think that will ever change. These guys, fucking sick. Is the cast a German? Yep. Hamburg, Germany represent. Sorry for my accent. I hope you can live with it. Well, you can live with it. I know that by now. So, decider between the two Rogue Warriors. There we go. Map number 3 is Echo Isles. Life in the blue in the upper left. And his opponent is Fly in the upper right. Everything is loaded up, so let's go! Thanks for the support so far, guys, by the way. If you like what we do, feel free to follow us on our socials. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can join our Discord. You can support us financially via Streamlabs. All the links in the description. Go check them out, as the early game will most likely be rather tame. So, on Farseer maps, Fly went for Blade Master. This is rather a Blade Master map. So will he go Farseer now? Fly sometimes is cray-cray, so I wouldn't be too surprised. And Farseer is absolutely possible here. And since... okay. Since Life was rushing twice... Having a Farseer wouldn't be too bad. But no. It's a Blade Master again on this map. And of course it's a Keeper of the Grove again. So, Helgeta, I got your answer. It's not gonna be A1 versus B2, but they are completely, like, they're regrouping, they are drawing it again.
A player's forces are under attack.
So it's no predetermined draw, but random draw again. I mean, it's of course gonna be a group stage winner versus a runner-up. So you have the advantage of an easier opponent. But it can be A versus D or A versus C. That's not predetermined. So, Keeper starting the creeping. Blade Master rushing over immediately without selling the TP and without going for the first item. Fuck, that's aggressive. Can he get the kill? Nope. So this was for nothing so far. There's Moon Juice. It's a Hunter's Hall opening. Uh-huh. Life switching it up. Tech, second Burrow shop. That's a super fast tech. Keeper got the claws, always nice to have.
A player's force.
So for the first time in this series, it's gonna be Hunters. Shadow Hunter, of course, great with that. He should have the time to creep it up to level 3 if life is not heavily rushing this. He's not teching yet, so normally this should be an expansion play, but he's not getting stuff done yet. I like this early for Fly, actually. I mean, low experience on both sides, but Grunt is far away from the Keeper, checking things out if there's an expansion anywhere. Life forces this Grunt away, knows the movement, so the Keeper can entangle. But I'm not too sure if he has enough damage. The archers are not following. Reveal against the Blade Master board with the Dust of Appearance. So he's scouting a lot without losing anything. Quite nice. And life
A player's forces are under attack.
needs this expansion. Another Moonwell coming up. Blade Master is in. Has to reveal, of course. So how much will he lose now? Going for the Wisps, actually, instead of the Keeper or Archers. Quite a mass with the Night Elf. So with Treants especially, it's easy to defend, but he has no entangle. He can't control the blade. And the Grunts can basically roam around freely. That was big. To get the last hit here. Now we have entangle. Now we have the first kill. And most likely the second kill. Oh, until this point, everything was so good for life. For Fly. And nice Shadow Melts. Oh, life that game. That was a good move. Now, of course, Tree doesn't want to move it over, builds it right next to it, but without the Grunts, there's not enough damage. And especially with almost 2 entangles.
A player's forces are under attack.
With a draw, it might happen that the same 2 people immediately meet again, so I'd go for a predetermined mix. That's usually excluded. So 2 players from the same group can't face each other in the quarters. If there's a death bug onto though, true. So Shaman Grunts, no reinforced defenses yet, but he piled up a lot of lumber. So he should have the resources soon. Problem is level 3 Keeper after this spot. And almost no there's no experience on the blade. Oh my god. That's horrible. Maybe some PTSD
A town is under siege.
for Fly now, as he was destroyed by Chimiko here.
A player's forces are under attack.
Tome of experience, of course. Oh man. The gods stack up against Fly. Reinforced defense is done now, so no easy burrow. Cancels possible. I like how life is changing things up in every map. Engine of War push, Engine Protector push, one with only archers, the second with dryads. This time he plays hunters and expands.
A player's forces are under attack.
He's going... Wait, didn't he build a third Engine of War somewhere? Ah, I kind of missed it then. That's only double Engine of War. So mass hunters here. This is the meta. This is what's normal. This is what you prepare against. Oh my god. We are 7 minutes 30 into the game. And this man has 0 experience points. Is Fly writing Warcraft 3 history right now with the latest experience point ever in a professional match? This is gonna be our storyline now. Gonna be close for this entangle. We can repair it soon. It's only a circlet. It's so close. But now the Huntress comes in, he has to run away. Oh boy. Level 3 on the Shadow Hunter. That is fine. Level 4 is kind of required though. Life is changing is up and goes for archers. Huntress glaives as well, increasing their damage by a lot. Zero. Teacher wish, this is not the StarCraft life. That's a different life. So Siege starts to back up this expansion, but it didn't even start yet. He doesn't even have the resources for it for a long time. We finally have experience. 9 minutes in. Can Life hold this already? He's close to level 5 Keeper. Doesn't have an Alchemist here, by the way. So no Acid Bomb, but... Ooh, Heal Wave has to go for the Involt soon. Nice. This Talisman of Evasion, by the way, is putting in quite some work. But the Snake Sticks as well. I think Life is doing fine in this defense. Oh, Keeper in trouble now, though. Retreats again. Fly has to be really careful. There's no mana anymore. Has to retreat. How many losses will he take in that retreat? Ooh, speed scroll. 1 grunt only.
Player's forces are under attack.
Level 5 for the Keeper. The tower is up. He didn't start the Great Hall though. And he lost quite a bit. And he's kind of low. And he's facing an expansion double Engine of War mass. It was okay. But it wasn't great.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, Lightning Shield coming into play now. Level 2 finally. Level 4 as well. So since it's Fly's Lightning Shield, you are able to do last hits with this Lightning Shield. Only have to prevent the last hit with a Lightning Shield if the creeps cast it. It's gonna be hard against this 60 supply level 5 keeper. He fucks it up with the Moonwell a little, but lots of wisps again. Expo is only at 60%. It's a big investment. He has a heal scroll, but no invul. Keeper? Oh, will he sell something for that invul? Oh, she's giving it to the... Wait. Blade Master's not going for it either? There we go then. 4 Shaman, 2 of them low on mana already. Next one coming. How much damage will the lightning shields do? Every mirror image? Nope, not yet. On level 3 then most likely. Dispels the scroll of protection. Dispels the mana. All lives detonates are so freaking good. He detonated everywhere and everything. And Fly is depleted. Is losing the hero. And most likely everything else as well. Speed scroll to reposition. Oh my god, that wisp micro. He didn't do enough damage in the initial push and lost too much in the initial push. So absolutely the right call for for Life to immediately run over. There's still a tower, so I guess he has to lick his wounds first, but boy did he plummet in supply. Not the nail in the coffin yet. But you want it to be the other way around. You want to threaten the Night Elf's expansion at some point. Close to level 5, maybe? Lots of solo experience. But again, shop control by Life. And again up at 60 supply. Fly can't really follow. Blade Master is back. He was only level 2.5. Keeper again with the heal scroll, which is available now.
A player's forces are under attack.
And again, just mass. Close to level 6. How does he want to fight against Tranquility? It was hard enough to fight against the level 5 keeper. And the tower is gone. Serpent Wards, of course, amazing. But he needs level 5 against this, I guess. Where are the lightning shields? Waits until the wisps are gone, I guess. Detonate in the back. Again, not a sign of a focus fire. Where is Fly's army? It is non-existent. Tranquility, basically an invul on everything. This is, I think, how Big Bad Voodoo was intended to work. Entangle and kill again. Fly lost 5 Blade Masters today, I think. Yeah, and that's over. 20 supply, advantage, still not level 5. He didn't get a single kill, right? Maybe one Huntress or so. Strength of Thankfully. There's still a lot of Shaman, which is nice with magic damage, but I don't know. He should focus on the Great Hall maybe, but he really wants those kills. Bloodthirsty Life now. Close to 7. Entangle 3. He lost the Blade Master so many times already. And Entangle is just gonna be better. Ah, he sent the tree and so right.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh, like that lightning shield. Fly is fighting uphill all the time. 20 supply. Bad that lightning shield. Life! What the hell are you doing? Not dodging it might result in like 8 supply deficit, but of course we have Tranquility. Shadowhunter is hurt. Blade Master. Oh, there's no mana anymore on this keeper. But I guess Mass Hunters are just doing the job. No Dispel as well. But he needs the heal scroll or more mana on the Shadowhunter. Expo's gone, by the way. Level 7. One upgrades only. More stuff coming. Upgrades. Ah, 1-2 now. Fly is trying his very, very best to stay in this tournament, but I guess tick-tock, tick-tock, his time's over. And again, Fly struggling so hard against this Night Elf play. The fight in live space was pretty good for him, but not good enough. And then the expansion was too late. Couldn't hold it for long. And now that's just too much damage, too much AoE. He has one more heal wave, that's nice. And level 5 now for a lot more damage. But Fly is just not losing enough. Killing enough. Life still has the Expo, is banking 700 gold. All he can do is just run away for now. Trying to catch reinforcements, I guess that's smart. Buying some time for Clarities to run. Maybe a Desperation... And he doesn't have Hex, and he has no Raiders. That's quite a problem if you want to go for hero kill. You know something is not right when Shaman are meta? Do you know they got buffed quite a bit? Shaman are awesome. You seem to have not too much of an idea what's happening in the scene, bro. Purge is a nice spell. Life is taking his sweet time with this. Taking to tier 3, going for 2-2, not overcommitting one bit. Still Fly. He wants to go to the playoffs so bad, but he needs that win. And I think he can only win if life masses up gigantically.
Town is under siege.
So, kind of an all-in push. This peon. Nah, you will not set up an expansion here, my friend. Just quit your job and run away. Save your life. Don't obey to the Orc Masters. They sent you on a mission impossible. But okay. Life's not reacting. Is supply stuck? And loses his tech. Not that it does too much. But he's also losing that income. Gets the revenge kill in the end, of course. This area of effect. So sweet. Now Fly is going for the second base, I guess. And he's also 30 supply down.
Town is under siege.
So, lightning shields. Give me some lightning shields. This is the perfect one. Yo, thunderstorm. Oh, dispelled immediately. He needs more. He has so much more mana. Use these lightning shields. Fly. Thunderstorm number 2. Oh, dispelled it again. There's too many wisps. Are there wisps now? Oh, Tranquility. Tranquility breaks that lightning shield, actually. He had the perfect amount of wisps against this. Oh, he still has a ton. Okay, sorry, I take all back. I didn't see the wisps in that blue clumped up whatever that was. Oh, that could have been so beautiful. But dispel wisps. And now he's going for the mana. Life is not... Fly is not sniping them too well. Blade Master's hurt as well. Yeah. And this chase will be a lot of fun for Life. He's gonna lose a few units, but it's totally fine. He's still mining. Blade Master control again, great. Between heaven and hell, I guess. But this is just impossible to win. Thorn's Aura, ladies and gentlemen. Haven't seen that in quite a while.
Town is under siege.
Twice the supply. Is there one more push in him? Or will he lose every single building? Did he save a peon? Yes, but he doesn't have the gold to build another. One. So I guess this will come down to the last building. You can't say that Fly is not trying. And that is 3 buildings left. Of course, if you lose all your buildings, you lose the game. GG. Oh, not even a GG. Fly losing to life. That means he is out with 1 and 2. Lawlight already 2-0. Life already 2-0. Life lost the map here in this series. That hasn't been the case before. But yeah, in the end, this was Life. Just a little better. Good ideas, good timings. And a variety of builds. I like that. Was good play by Life. Better than I expected, to be honest. Still flaws in that game. But Fly is still not where he was like a year ago. These 2 losses in the first matches against Jamiko and also Life were absolutely pathetic. And this is not allowed to happen. Like, if you throw away game 1, it's so hard to get back in the series. He tried. He played well on Concealed. Actually, I didn't expect him to win that. But yeah. Fly slump continues. Eliminated in the round of 16 again. So next up, let me check Gornland Harbor. The best source for Chinese information. Our next match is a modern classic, as a fan on Twitter told us already. Sock versus Moon is coming up. In the meantime, we take a 5-minute break, and it's your time to check out our links in the stream description. You can follow us on our socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and like our content to support us and to increase our reach, to make people aware what we're doing. You can also support us financially by Twitch sub right there, or via a donation that is possible via PayPal, credit card, or cryptocurrency. You can buy our merchandise or use the Amazon links for the US, UK, and Germany in the stream description. If you watch this on YouTube, we have merchandise under the video as well. So, little break, and then the match I'm looking forward to the most today, or one of the 2 matches I'm looking forward to the most, Moon versus Sock. That's gonna be great. Stay tuned.